Now then, Big D from the 80s. Right, this video is going to be slightly different in respect of I'm actually going to use this video as a way of introducing myself, talking a little bit about myself, telling you where I'm, planning on taking the channel, what I want to do with it, what the purpose of it is. Right, well, I'll start off by introducing myself. My name is Darren, known online as Big D from the 80s. I was born in the early 80s. I'm 40 years of age, so yeah, I'm knocking on a little bit. I've lived through a few generations of gaming. Within this time frame, I have consumed vast amounts of gaming knowledge. So, I've played through it all. I think my first gaming experience was with something called an Amstrad. I can't even remember what it was actually called, but I remember it was a little cassette player. I used to have cassette games. One of them I remember was Jet Set Willy. Used to have a few games, Treasure Island, Dizzy, a few others, that I remember. And then, obviously moved on from that to a Master System. I think I then got a Mega Drive and a Super Nintendo. Yeah, I love my Super Nintendo. I think my favourite game throughout that sort of era was Final Fantasy 3, which I know, it was a fantastic game. Really loved it. Changed my life in certain respects, that game. I think it was more at the stage of my life I was at, in my age. Yeah, I really emotionally connected with that game. I've never forgot about that one. Stayed with me. Then obviously after the Super Nintendo, I got myself a PlayStation. I remember Ridge Racer was my first game on that. I also got a game called Discworld, which I really, really enjoyed. That was a classic game. I do miss those, them type of graphic adventure type games. There was a lot of them about when I was growing up. Monkey Island was another one. Yeah, then after the PlayStation, moved on to the Xbox. Always had an Xbox in one way, shape or form. I love the Halo games. Yeah, I could carry on. I could talk about games for a very, very, very long period of time. I could probably take up 3-4 hours of just talking about the games that I've played, my favourite experiences throughout the generations of gaming. But, for now, what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to network with people on, I've created a channel. I do realise at the moment, I'm a noob, shall we say, at this. So I'm just finding my feet at the moment. My videos are a little bit, bit shaky, bit hit and miss. But unfortunately, I'm not in a position at the moment where I can afford like a decent laptop or anything like that. So I'm currently making my videos. It sounds pathetic. You're going to laugh. I'm making them with an iPhone 7. And obviously my Quest 3 is what I'm using. I'm using CapCut Pro to edit my videos together, and I'm just learning. But I've enrolled at college and I'm going to be studying media and video production. So it's something that I've probably reached a midlife crisis, shall we say, and I want to change my life and do something a bit differently. So, this is why I've started doing this, really. Unfortunately, I flunked out of school in my younger days, and I've spent my life going from minimum wage job to minimum wage job, shall we say. You don't get me wrong, I've had a good life. I've loved it. I've had some fantastic jobs, mate. I've learned a lot. I've gained a lot of experience through life and living that way. But yeah, I'm currently working as a delivery driver. It's all right. Jump in a van, deliver some shopping. You know what I mean? It's all right. Pays the bills. I'm never going to be able to afford a holiday or anything like that. But, it is what it is. So, one day I just want to network with people, build my channel up, game, mainly VR, but I am going to get on the Xbox at some point, get that all set up because I'm going to get on Twitch. I'm going to do it. I'm on TikTok at the moment. So, yeah, I'm just experimenting with this to see where it goes, really. I thought I needed to really do a video where I had to kind of introduce myself and try and explain a little bit more about what I want to do, because at the moment, if you come to my channel at the moment, you're just going to see like a mess, really, of just just whatever. But it's a bit hit and miss at the minute. But I do plan on progressing the channel. I'm like 2 months into really trying, experimenting with this. It's going to get better. But so a little bit more about myself. I do have 4 daughters. I've got a family. I live with my partner, who I've been with for like 20 years. We've got 4 daughters. Absolutely fantastic. It's being a family man. It's changed my life so much. In my younger days, I was a bit of a, shall we say, a bit of a rogue. You know, I used to get into a bit of trouble, and now I met my woman, my missus. Yeah, and my life changed. You know, I fell in love, had kids, started a family, started working hard, full time to provide for my family. I mean, I'm at a point now where my children a bit older now. You know, I ain't got a bit more spare time on my hands, shall we say? So yeah, I found a bit. I work part time. My missus works full time, so yeah, I've got some spare time. I thought, why not start creating a bit of content, you know, and just see what happens with this. I want, you know, I'm quite, sounds pathetic, but I don't have many friends, you know, I don't have many people that I can socialize with. Yeah, so I'm looking for friends, I'm looking to network, I'm looking to build my channel up. Yeah, and I want to make some friends in the process of doing that, you know, and yeah, so if this sounds like something that you might be interested in, you know, I'd appreciate it very much if you subscribe to my channel. You know, there's a lot of things I've got planned coming. It's a bit hit and miss at the moment, but you know, I'm saving up. I'm going to get myself a good laptop, and I'm going to hopefully one day start creating videos like the very best YouTubers out there at the moment. I watch their videos, and you know, I'm jealous, to be honest with you, because I see the quality and the cleanness of their videos, yeah, and I think, you know, I need to be doing that. But then a part of me also thinks, well, they're all doing it, you know, they're all doing the same. It's no offense to them, because what they're doing is fantastic. It looks brilliant, but there's so many people jumping on the same bandwagon at the moment, you know, with these Beat Saber videos and whatnot. So I'm trying to do mine a little bit differently, a little bit more edgy, you know. I'm trying to, yeah, just trying something a little bit different. I'm experimenting, see what happens. But yeah, anyway, it's very nice to meet you. Okay, please subscribe, that'd be fantastic. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you on my channel. You know, I'm happy for criticism, roast me, do whatever you want. You know, I've got a great sense of humour, so I'm up for anything, mate. Anyway, have a lovely day. It's been lovely to meet you. Thanks for listening to some Cockney bloke rant about a load of rubbish. But yeah, peace out. Have a lovely day. Respect.